was an activity where we broke the class of 15 people into 3 groups. One group was assigned as the customers, and they were each given a role as a different customer type with different budget and different desires. One was the high fashion lady who wanted a red bag with a bow. One was a wholesaler who wanted a lot of really inexpensive goods. And one was a retailer who wanted a variety of things.
One of the entrepreneurs that we visited as we were doing market research, Scott described his multi-purpose farm and how when he inherited the farm, it was as a dowry, it was fallow land, and he really turned it around into being the model for the community and for other farmers. And he was one of our students.
The other 2 groups were 2 different teams. And they had 20 minutes to talk to the customers and figure out what they wanted, and then sit down at a table and with crayons and pens and paper, make little bags out of the paper and out of the materials they had to then be sold to those customers.
And he walked into that room, and we saw him sitting on the ground and eagerly cutting and coloring with crayons and making baskets, like everybody else.
After that, they could each go back and forth, and in front of the group, one salesperson would try and sell their bag to the customer, and then that same salesperson from the other team would go and sell.
And we sort of looked at each other and said, why is he here? We have so much more to learn from him than he has to learn from us. And I think that was just very telling to me that this is really a two-way street, and that I've come away from Stanford with a tremendous, tremendous amount to share, but also a tremendous amount to learn.
You could see the camaraderie within the teams. You could see a little bit of friendly competition between the teams. But after the lesson was over, they really looked at us and said, I get it now. I see how important it is to talk to the customer before I do anything. The customers would look at them and say, I'm not buying anything. You never talked to me. You don't know what I want. I don't have to buy it.
So one of the things this project really enabled me to do was to take information, collect information, and take ideas, and sort of put those things together and actually do something with them. And not only to put them on paper, but also put them into action and really change people's lives.